The very promising Amazon series Invincible is a superhero series that starts as a wholesome show but gets very dramatic very soon. With the first season now over, fans are already clamoring for season 2, and the best part is that they're in for much more than that. The series has given us many superheroes, one of them being Adam Eve, the romantic interest of our leading star, Invincible, and also a superhero herself. Not much is revealed about her in the series, but that is no excuse for not wanting to know about her, and guess what? Our very beloved comic books have us covered. So, let's dig into Adam Eve's history, but before that hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any new videos. Adam Eve goes by the name Samantha Eve Wilkins. She was created years ago in an experiment to mutate an unborn child and create a weapon for the government. This experiment was funded by a US government branch and was termed as Superhuman Development and Research Branch. During her birth, her powers would go out of control, many a time emitting pink energy through her mother's eyes. Her mother could not survive the birth process. The scientist in charge, Irias Brandyworth, her biological father, was ashamed of what he had done, that when Steven Erickson arrived at the hospital to retrieve her and use her as a weapon, Brandyworth faked Samantha's death by using the miscarried fetus of Betsy Wilkins and Adam Wilkins, not allowing Erickson to fulfill his mission, and making Betsy and Adam Wilkins become her new adoptive parents. Brandyworth would cautiously check upon Samantha time to time, but made sure no one was aware of the same. While in school, she was considered a science prodigy as she knew everything about science before anyone could teach her. This acted as an early manifestation of her powers. However, she was only good at science and no other academics, that led her to get kicked out of regular and special schools alike. As she was on the verge of becoming a hero, she was warned multiple times by Brandyworth to not use her powers, for they could eventually lead to her downfall, and that her powers could make her a living atom bomb. She defied his warning, on realizing that she has the powers that can change the world, and goes on to join the Teen Team, a group of superheroes essential to the storyline of Invincible. Talking about her powers, Adam Eve can restructure matter with a thought. If she knows how something is made up, she can change it into something else. She was created with a great understanding of chemistry and the molecular structure of things, and an innate knowledge of the laws of science. Her abilities could only be limited by her own imagination. She can change living and non-living matter, make atoms obey her will, create new atoms and form complex forms of life out of non-living matter, fly, create force fields and shape energy to make any object she can visualize. Eve can augment normally unhealthy foods such as cakes and other sweets into nutritious foods, as well as rearrange the environment. A downside of her ability is that any atom that goes unused is absorbed into her body, which is later removed as waste. However, before becoming a part of Team Teen, Adam Eve used to fight crimes on her own. This one time she arrives at the scene to witness 4 children holding people hostage. One of them attempts to touch Eve. They continue the battle with the 4 having advantage. Eve manages to get away until one of them catches her. The 4 resume their attack until she gets away, and it is revealed that they had taken Brandyworth hostage. This battle continues only to reveal that Eve's powers don't work on living matter. And if that would have been the case, she would omnipotent, making her God. Thus, mental blocks were installed. Soon, the 4 are taken control of, and Eve is taken into custody by Erickson, the man who wanted her to be a weapon for the US government ever since she was born. Erickson shoots Brandyworth dead and reveals that Eve's biological mother is alive, and she was the one to give birth to the 4 she met earlier that day. Erickson goes on to kill her mother, enraging Eve. This emotional stress helps Eve override her mental blocks and use her power to erase the memories of Erickson. Later, when she arrives home, she uses her powers to change the family picture in her room, revealing she misses them. After she augments her memories, she goes on to live a semi-normal life, juggling between being a teenager and a superhero. She gets romantically involved with Rex Splode, a fellow member of Team Teen, before eventually calling it quits on the account of Rex cheating on her with Duplicate, another member of Team Teen. She eventually meets Invincible in a very typical manner, how one superhero meets another, while fighting crime, in this case, the Muller twins. However, the very next day it's revealed that she attends the same school as Mark Grayson, Invincible. This marks the beginning of their friendship that eventually buds into a relationship. Adam Eve, along with Team Teen and Invincible, continue to fight crimes and later go on to become a part of the new Guardians of the Globe, the line of defenders for Earth. And that's about the major events from Adam Eve's past that was not a part of the series. Do comment down below to let us know which aspect of Eve's life blew away a part of your mind.